Today I said, I'm going to say something nice. I said, I'm going to be positive because I feel like I'm a little negative. But I feel like it's hard to say something nice when everything around you is negative. So I'm going to tell a story about my son because he just called me. And I'm really heated, but I'm going to stay calm in the process. And something in the back of my head told me, somebody go fuck with your son. Because my son been staying under the radar. He been going to work. He been doing everything he was supposed to do. Bought him a car. He just was starting to get it in order. And this is the messed up part. I hate when our own fucking people, niggas, motherfucking niggas. I hate to say I hate my own fucking people. But I swear to God, I fucking hate my own fucking people. Niggas be the most destructive motherfuckers. You know how you see the motherfucker or the cop videos or the cops doing something, and it's always that one wretched ass, no good nigga trying to be like the rest of the motherfuckers. So he on his way to work like he do every day, and the fucking airport police pull him over because his car has tinted windows and it's a race car. It's like an Infiniti G39 or something. One of them nice cars. So he haven't had no problem. He going to work. He in the airport going to work. So the guy that pulled him over was one of his fucking classmates. Maybe the guy just didn't like him in school. Black, not white, black. I don't know what type of relationship him and the guy had, but the guy ended up taking his car because he told him he was going to work. He told him that he just did a title change at Secretary of State. So he was waiting on his title in the mail from the Secretary of State so he could get his car registered. He had made his appointment to take his driver's test. That was like December the 30th or something. He's supposed to take his driver's test. So the guy took his car. The guy knew he had to go to work because he had on his badge, his airport badge. So he took his fucking, he towed his car, took his car, put him in handcuffs. Now you work at the airport. If he work at the airport, come on now. He's going to work. Put him in handcuffs and then dropped him off at arrivals. Knowing that's not the department that he work in, but dropped him off at arrivals. But how he did it was, when he pulled up to arrivals, had Mark get out the car and then unhandcuffed him in front of everybody at arrivals, and then pulled off and left. Now, if that's not to humiliate somebody, not only you took that car, but you handcuffed them and then pulled up in the most crowded part of the airport because he said he was in. Yeah, he said he was in arrivals. You pull up in arrivals. And then you unhandcuff in front of all these people. And then you pull off like you some saint. I fucking hate black people. We the most destructive ass, non-sticking together motherfuckers. We will destroy some shit. And I know a lot of people probably gonna hate me for saying this, but I see why motherfucking white cops shoot our dumb asses. Because we don't even stick together. We don't even stick with one another. They don't see us as nothing. They see us as a color. Ignorant. That's what the fuck they see. They see ignorance. And I don't agree with none of it, but I can identify with it. Because if I'm getting irritated and pissed off at my own kind, I could just imagine how another race feel about us. It's not right. No, it's not right, y'all. It's not right. It's not right at all. I want to say, but it's justifiable. Because all of that was so unnecessary. You see a young man at the airport going to work. He not no motherfucking person that's flying in doing some shit. He's going to work. You see the badge. If it was really that serious, you could have called and verified. You the fucking police. You the airport police. You could have verified. But because he probably had an issue with him in high school or some shit, you choose to take his car and then humiliate him in front of everybody. He ain't do shit. You can't even fucking have a fucking felon working at the airport. So if he work at the airport, you know he ain't up there on no dumb shit. You know he up there to go to work. That's the whole thing right there. He had the paper showing a title change. And it's like, what if you was in that situation, officer? What if you bought a new car, but you still had to go to work, but you didn't have all the credentials that you were supposed to have? You're not about to sit at home and fucking wait till that shit come in and miss money at work or get fired. You not. You about to drive to work until you can get all the shit taken care of. It's like these motherfuckers act like they wouldn't do the same shit in the same situation. You can't stop working just because your motherfucking car ain't right. You still gotta go to work. And then he don't have no record. He don't have no record of speeding because he wasn't speeding. The officer just pulled him over because of the car. And the car do get a lot of attention because of the way it's made. It's a new car. It's an Xfinity G39 with tinted windows. So it's gonna get attention. But then you see, when you look him up and you see because he looked him up and he seen that he didn't have no record, no tickets, no nothing. He gonna say, oh, I'm gonna write you these citations, but you can fight them in court because it's your first offense. So you wanted to be the first motherfucker to fuck him up? Is that how these motherfucking officers think? A motherfucker don't have a record, a motherfucker don't have no history, so they want to be the first ones to fuck a motherfucker up in some shit? How do these people become police officers? And I don't know, I've been seeing some disturbing ass shit lately. Like the other day. Hold on. Where your Patsy at? So I've been seeing some disturbing ass shit. So the other day I'm looking on, I don't know what it be I be looking on. It be like these little news things or whatever. So the first one show this guy in a hover round. In a hover round, y'all. He was doing something and they called the police on him. So he rolling in his hover round. Y'all know a hover round goes slow as hell. He about to go into Walmart. 2 white cops pull up. I'm just feeling that cops is bad. White, black, it don't matter. Mexican. They all evil. I believe they got badges because they wasn't shit in the real world. So they needed a fucking a legal killer badge to make killing legal for them. So the white Mexican, whatever the fuck he was, told the guy, don't go into Walmart. He said, don't go into Walmart. Don't go into Walmart. So the one cop jumped out of his car. He had his body cam on. He ran up to the Walmart door and his camera caught the other officer saying, don't go into Walmart. They yelled 2 times. 2 times, y'all. Don't go into Walmart, sir. He's in a hover round. Do y'all know they shot that man 8 times and they caught it on camera? The other officer that was facing the other officer was the perfect view when he walked up to show the other officer shoot that man 8 times in a hover round. All you had to do was kick his wheelchair over. Where the fuck was he gonna go? How was that a threat? These are legal killers, legal murderers with badges. They kill because they got a badge. To me, that was no threat. It was sad because I was like, that's somebody's granddad, that's somebody's uncle, that's somebody's brother. You shoot this man 8 times, not once. He didn't have a gun. He was just rolling along. You shoot this man 8 times. I could just imagine how his family feel about the police. 8 times. Pow, 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 pow. And then the officer's camera caught the man fall out of his wheelchair, fall on his face. Just killed him like he ain't shit. Like his life never meant nothing. All because he wouldn't listen to you. And he kept rolling into Walmart in his hover round. He wasn't a fucking threat. He wasn't a threat. I thought you killed. But yeah, and still, we got motherfuckers like the Crumleys who go out and buy their kids guns. You fall down. Who go out and buy their kids guns. And then hide out at friends' houses. And then when they're found, motherfucking criminals, they're not asked, to stop. They given options, Nothing happens to them. Nothing happens to the real killers. The real killers. What you laughing at? The real killers. Nothing happens to them. Nothing. Nothing happens to real motherfucking rapists and real motherfucking murderers and motherfuckers who take people out. Kids, adults just don't give a fuck. Nothing happens to them. It's only to the innocent people that these motherfuckers with badges uses their badge to kill innocent people. But they ain't gonna fuck with no motherfucking real killer. They ain't gonna fuck with no serial killer. They ain't gonna fuck with no a person that shoot shit up. They ain't gonna fuck with none of that. Only innocent people. They only kill the innocent. What the funny? What the funny? What the funny? Why you laughing? Why you laughing? Why you too early? Here, sit up. You so nosy. So that was the first one that I seen. That was disturbing. I was like, wow. That's so sad. The second one, a husband and wife goes to IHOP. This one really had my blood boiling. Husband and wife go to IHOP. They start ordering the food and the people tell them like they out of shit. Well, if you out of shit and I done started ordering shit and you tell me at the last, after you give me my order that you out of something, I might not want to eat there. And that's what happened. They ordered the shit and then they started telling them, oh, we don't have this, we don't have that, we don't have that. So the wife was like, okay, well, let me speak to a manager, because she felt like she could have been confiscated, what if I'm saying it right, before she even got the food. Like, let me speak to the manager, because y'all could have told me this before I ordered. And I would have done the same thing. So the people wouldn't let her talk to the manager. Wouldn't give her the number, nothing. So she said she was about to get up and leave. And you know what? I have done the same thing in a restaurant. And so when they wouldn't give her the number, guess what they did? They called the police on her. Black in IHOP. So when they called the police on her, all the police came. Of course, they're all white and the couple is black. So she's trying to explain to the police officer what's going on, but he yelling like he talking to fucking animals and not talking to human beings. I mean, the way he talking to her is kind of bad. You know, you could tell, because it's like you wouldn't talk to a Karen like that, officer. 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 What's I don't know. Officer Bird. You wouldn't talk to a Karen like that. Karen and her husband. A Karen and a Ken. You wouldn't. You really wouldn't. So the one officer that was yelling at her like he ain't had no goddamn sense called for backup. And it seemed like as soon as his backup came, his conversation with her got 10 times worse. And he started yelling at her, and the husband was already being belligerent. Cause he like, nah, this shit ain't right. This shit ain't right. That's you. He kept saying this shit ain't right. So when he noticed that the officer's backup came, and he noticed how he was talking to his wife all reckless, he turned around to the white cop like, you know, why are you talking to my wife like that? And as soon as he did that, all these white officers just jumped him. He wasn't even a threat. This is what makes me mad, because if that same situation, like I said, was with a Karen, y'all about to let Karen run her fucking mouth. Y'all not about to touch Karen. Y'all not about to put hands on Karen. Y'all not about to put hands on Ken. Y'all about to be like, ma'am, because I seen it, ma'am, please. The Karens and the Kens get please from the police. This white dude had a gun, and the officer said please I don't know how many times. This Mexican officer was in this guy's apartment, and she said, please sir, please sir, put your weapon down, please sir, please, we're just doing a welfare check, please put your... I said, damn, officers say please? I didn't know officers say please. I just thought officers just shot and killed. I did not know they said please. So when a black guy when a white officer seen the black guy take up for his wife, all these white officers jumped him. And you know the crazy part about it? It was white people. It was the white people that was yelling at the officers, because he wasn't even doing anything. After all his little friends, the officer's friends came in, his backup, and he got balls, because you know they don't have no balls when they by themselves. After they all came, they tasered this man, and it was multiple people recording. I was shocked. This is an IHOP, and it was teenagers sitting around. Officers tased this man. They beat him in the face. It was this one officer. He was just like, you could tell he just wanted to be evil, because there was no need to beat the man in the face. Once they had him down, the officer just... And the crowd that was standing there was like, you don't have to beat him in the face. What the fuck? You don't have to beat him in the face. Like, why are you beating him in the face? He's not even a threat. He wasn't a threat at all. He just was simply taking up for his wife, saying, hey man, don't yell at my wife. The minute he took up for his wife, it was like something was triggered in all the officers. They didn't want him to defend his black wife, and they jumped him, tasered him, and then beat him in the face. I was sitting there in shock, like, oh my God, am I really watching this? After they beat him in the face, the wife leaned down to the officer and she said, officer, sir, please don't beat him in the face. The officer hit her. And there is no way in the world officer would hit a Karen. I never seen it on camera. Never seen it, not one time. Never seen an officer hit a Karen. I don't know why an officer ain't never hit a Karen, but I never seen an officer hit a Karen. But he hit that black woman. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, I get it though. I get all the hate they have towards us. I get it because sometimes I hate my own kind too. So it's like I hate it, but I get it. I just feel it just need to be them against them. Not them against innocent people. They only fuck with innocent people. Fuck with the motherfuckers that need to be fucked with. So it could be even. Don't fuck with innocent people because innocent people can't do nothing. Put the bad black cop with the bad white cop. Let's see who will win that war. You know, attack the black cop's wife. Yeah, let's see how that's gonna turn out. You gonna attack innocent people? Shit, we can't fucking fight back. Attack the motherfuckers who got the gun. Let's see that war. Bad black cop against bad white cop. That's what I want to see. So anyway, the lady, she kept recording. Then after they was beating him in the face, they stuck his knee in his back. The favorite famous killer move. He kept saying, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Everybody in the IHOP started yelling, I can't breathe. Even the white people, I can't breathe. So finally, they took him outside. I guess they see like the people was ganging up on him, wasn't supporting what the fuck they was doing. So they took him outside and then took him way over there on the other side of the parking lot, and then told people that they can't go over there. They couldn't film. You can't film. Why? Because y'all don't want to be caught on camera. Y'all don't want to be caught on camera doing this fucking illegal shit. No, it's legal. It's actually legal. I'm not going to say it's illegal. It's legal to beat It's legal because they got badges to beat our asses and kill us. They got badges. They're illegal killers. I can't stand the police. Black or white. I can't stand the police. All they do is take lives. And they don't have the balls or the guts to take the real killer's lives. Fuck, this motherfucker killed 4 people. 4 motherfucking people and injured all these others. And then you motherfucking take him out in motherfucking handcuffs. You ain't even attempt to shoot this motherfucker after you know he killed people. You want to go shoot him? Not how they shoot us now. He got the privilege of killing people and getting arrested. We don't even make it to the part where we get arrested. We just get killed. And I can't even say that I'm mad that they kill our black asses because I can't stand us either. That's fucked up. But shit, we do it to ourselves. I'm just so pissed that this motherfucking idiot that he went to school with just fucked up his good ass record. And the only thing he was trying to do was go to work. He wasn't trying to be driving around in the airport doing nothing stupid. He in the airport to go to work. And this what the fuck y'all do. Not a white cop. A black cop. And why would you put a motherfucker in handcuffs and then take them to arrivals, make them get out, and then unbuckle the handcuffs in front of everybody? If that's not trying to humiliate somebody. See, he couldn't take him to jail because he didn't do nothing wrong. He was on his way to work. He wasn't even speeding. So the motherfucker couldn't take him to jail. He didn't have a reason. He had no reason. He would have took him to jail. He wouldn't have had no reason. They would have had to let him go. He would have just been like, I was on my way to work. I work at the airport. He didn't have no reason. So because he didn't have a reason, he did the ultimate thing. Let me just do this. Let me just handcuff him and, get these like 30 minutes of pleasure, and then I'm gonna just let him go at arrivals. No, departures. Whichever one I fucking hate the police and I fucking hate black people. And I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about that. May God not have no mercy on any of their souls. Period.